Even though the weekend blocks are in full effect and the main equity markets are dark, there is major macro news dropping right now regarding the Strait of Hormuz. It's a fast-moving situation that will almost certainly impact crude prices and broader market sentiment when the futures market opens on Sunday night. Here is
Mm.
exactly what is going on with the ships and the strait right now. 1. The toll road and the IRGC escorts. Iran has effectively formalized a tiered transit system over the strait, running it through a freshly established Persian Gulf Strait Authority and enforcing it via the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps (IRGC) Navy. The permission regime. Over the last 24 to 48 hours, the IRGC reported that a trickle of traffic between 25 and 35 commercial vessels, including oil tankers and container ships, successfully transited the strait. However, they are only passing after obtaining formal permits, clearances, and direct escorts from Iranian forces. The 2 million toll ** reports from Bloomberg and Maritime Intelligence indicate that Iran is treating the choke point like a private toll road. While allied OR preferred nations like Russia and China are getting prioritized, non-Minus allied commercial vessels are being hit with massive aggressive vetting and transit fees ranging from $150,000 to $2 million per vessel just for safe passage. The crypto/yuan angle. To bypass Western sanctions, some of these massive transit fees and shipping insurance premiums are reportedly being settled in yuan, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. This has already triggered fresh warnings from the U.S. Treasury's Office of Foreign Assets Control, OFAC, regarding digital asset compliance in maritime trade. 2. The U.S. blockade and redirections. While Iran is trying to institutionalize its control over the strait, the U.S. military is executing a completely separate, heavy-handed counter-strategy. CENTCOM's numbers, U.S. Central Command, just released an update stating that over the past 6 weeks, U.S. forces have redirected 100 commercial vessels and disabled 4 others. The target, the U.S. clarified that its forces are strictly enforcing a rigid blockade on any and all commercial ships traveling to or from Iranian ports specifically, trying to squeeze Tehran economically while letting a minimal amount of humanitarian aid pass. 3. The bigger picture, market implications. The strait has been severely restricted for nearly 3 months now, and the numbers show just how locked down the global energy supply chain remains. Throughput is ground down. Normal traffic through the strait is roughly 60 ships a day. Right now, it's hovering at just 2.1% of normal capacity, around 25 transits a day. About 20% of the world's oil supply and 25% of global liquefied natural gas, LNG, are actively tangled up in this disruption. The reroute reality. Major global shipping carriers like Maersk, MSC, and Hapag-Lloyd have broad suspensions in place for the upper Gulf. The vast majority of the global fleet is still taking the massive detour on the Cape of Good Hope, adding 10 to 14 days to voyages and keeping emergency freight surcharges sky high. The premium skyrocket war risk insurance premiums for the region are sitting at an extreme 8% compared to a pre-crisis normal of 0.15%, a massive 53x increase that makes uncoordinated travel commercially unviable for most. Where it stands, Pakistan is actively trying to mediate peace talks in Islamabad between the US and Iran. While diplomatic sources say there has been slight progress, the talks are completely deadlocked over 2 massive sticking points: Iran's highly enriched uranium stockpile, and who gets to control navigation and tolls through the Strait of Hormuz. This ongoing friction is keeping Brent crude propped up significantly higher than its pre-crisis levels. When futures open on Sunday, the market will be looking closely at whether this toll road system stabilizes the tiny trickle of traffic or escalates tensions with the U.S. blockade. Want to break down how this is impacting current crude oil futures or specific energy tickers?
So we got some shit to look at on over the weekend. We definitely got some homework for this weekend. We're gonna sit here and watch this Bitcoin. Oh, look at Bitcoin. And we're gonna definitely have to watch these levels on Bitcoin. It's the only thing that's moving over the weekend. I'll probably be back Sunday night to look at the futures, or if not Sunday night, uh, Monday morning. Monday morning to drop something before the market open.